G'day and welcome to Gatekeeper's coverage of the 2023 New South Wales Open presented by MVP Disc Sports. We are at the Armoury Disc Golf Course in the heart of Sydney, Australia. This footage is brought to you by RAD, Gatekeeper Media and Parked Media. The commentary, thanks to the Flying Disc Store. I am Tim Bowen and I'm joined by Paddy Robinson and Andrew Fergie Ferguson. Together we are the Tee Off Podcast. Boys, how are we doing?
Pretty good, mate. Excited to be back for the back nine of round one.
Absolutely. And in the front nine, we saw Austin D'Alessandro an absolute tear, 7 under par. Chris Hill even, Oliver Mundy-Castle 6 over, and Duane Fisher with a colourful scorecard there of +1.
Yeah. All right, hole 10, 91 metre par 3. You've got all this OB sort of on the left-hand side. You just got to get over there and to another raised basket.
Another raised basket, another slope right next to that raised basket with OB. I'm back to my nightmares. Let's see how Austin can tackle this hole.
Also, just quickly, Duane Fisher, that's the best follow-up after a hockey stick ever in that front nine.
Absolutely.
Takes a 7, then takes an ace.
Oh, absolute roller coaster. And look at Austin coming in a little short, catching the canopy.
Oh, it stayed in.
Jeez.
Wrapping around that OB.
Keep that hot streak going. Super hot front nine from Austin.
Chilly with the backhand. He's got to get under that tree canopy. Looks like he's hit the same section Austin has, and he's got the better ground play there, just landing flat.
Dropped in the right place.
Duane Fisher opting for the sidearm.
Well, this looks like
off.
Too much angle, I think. It'll be short. Safe, but short. Ollie, he's got a nice forehand on him at the best of times.
Pops that one up. Looks like it's fading away from the pin, though. That's going to be a scary putt.
Sure will.
That's a circle 2 layup, I reckon.
Chili's having none of that. He just wants to put it under the pin.
Yep. Really, I think it's Austin with the best chance at a birdie here.
Oh, floaty little bid there.
Yeah, putting away from the OB. Duane's done well to give it a lofty bid. Let's see how aggressive Ollie is. Same sort of bid as Duane. Not quite committed, but not a bad result under the pin. Austin to gain another stroke, as if he needs it.
Yeah.
Beautiful putt.
Very smooth.
The patented Austin run in too. What a birdie.
The strut in.
I bet you he's thinking, yeah, of course I birdie it off that dog drive.
Yeah, gets the turkey there as well, like it, as the other boys tap in. All right. Fergie, I think... no, actually, Tim.
Hole 11. It is a par 4, 148 metres. You need to throw a drive that gets around this Mando here. You need to pass to the right of. And you want to be in a good position to attack the green because, as you can see here, OB all around it and it's sloping away. And someone's running away as we're watching too.
All right. I don't reckon a lot of these guys are going to try and get past the Mando on their first drive. They're just going to play for position. It's not a very long par 4.
Not at all. And going too long can really make the angle into the basket a bit more difficult. So just some placement shots here.
Yeah, I think from memory there's some bushes and then there's OB long. So you really want to stay relatively short.
That may be a little short from Duane. He might have to go for the backhand. It sort of rules the forehand out if you're that short.
Ollie just turning this one over a little bit, but he's still in a good position there to get around the Mando and attack the pin.
Yep, in the landing zone. Has to go for the backhand as well. I like the weight of this. Maybe it's going to fade in a little early.
Yeah, leaked early and left, yeah.
That OB just around the pin is going to scare a lot of players off, but not Austin. I bet you he'll give it the correct weight.
Nah, he doesn't lay up, does he?
Nice and low.
Ooh, this has popped up a bit.
Is that his FD? What's that one? Is that a mid?
Yeah, he wasn't.
Loves it out of hand.
Oh, I love how they stayed on him there for a bit.
I think it may have been an incorrect wind read there. He was wondering why it didn't fade back, and Chili's made the error the other way. Just a little skinny.
I feel like he's overcorrected. Reaction cams, that has to stay. I love
excuse for Duane. He's had 3 wind reads.
He's had a look at it.
And I like that.
Yeah,
very good.
That's on the dance floor, throwing something nice and pink and huck-labbed.
Ollie from probably just outside 10 metres.
That was a whiff, but luckily it wrapped back to the basket. He'll tap in a par.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
what a putt.
Yeah.
He's almost running. Oh, no, that's just walking. That's
He's
all
like,
right.
this is how it's done. Too bad shots. Can a putt.
Show the booty off. Show the booty off to the camera. Love it.
Oh, fantastic.
Solid putt.
I'd pay a penny for Austin's thoughts, wouldn't you?
We don't need to. We've got ours.
Chili with his stabby putt.
Oh, looks like his timing was a little off there from Duane. On the comebacker, nice and into the chains. That's a par.
So that's Austin 9 down through 11.
Yeah, that is absolutely on fire.
Jeez.
Ollie cleaning up for par as we move on to hole 12. We've got a par 3, 116 metres. We've got OB left, right, and up around the basket. There it is there. Beautiful.
Nice big backhand from Austin. Here's his DD3. Asking for it to turn.
I think
Almost got all the way there. That's going to be a tailwind putt, but outside circle. Chili's no shortage of power. He can yank a disc.
Oh, this looks a bit overturned, though.
Is it
coming back?
Gonna need to fight back late. Looks like it hit the first big tree before the basket.
Yep. I can see Duane getting right up there. Actually, I like his form.
Yeah, I like his form too. That was a nice snap. Didn't quite get the turn.
Bit early.
Again, shades of Yussi Maresma. Even in his drive, not just his look.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think I've ever seen Yussi play.
Oh, it's good. It's worth it. Go back and watch. Dude's a freak.
Absolutely.
It's very tricky to get the turn right in this sort of wind. And Duane and Ollie not quite getting the commitment they need. So Chile actually quite a bit shorter than we thought.
Oh, that's coming back all right. I feel like this is maybe not the easiest birdie, but it should be a pretty straightforward up and down par.
Absolutely. If you shank your drive, you want to be under the basket, though. Leaving yourself at edge of circle for a par putt on this sort of hole is the kind of thing that just makes you nervous, as Ollie has done right there. I've
just
niced
like
him.
Just copping a little bit of cabbage, and otherwise that was looking good. Cheeky run there.
Yeah, Duane pushed further than we thought. He was pin high and had a bit of a window. Here's Austin to go 10 down through 12. He's got the tailwind behind him, so quite a safe spot to run this from.
Oh.
And that was not his best attempt.
Yeah, that's not super stoked with that.
I've decided those shorts are peach as well, by the way, because I think it's aptly named.
Very smooth putt from Ollie.
Great putt.
Solid putt.
So that might be the first mistake we've seen from Austin on the putting green this round. Chile, unfortunately, can't connect on the par putt. He'll have to settle for some red. Here's Austin for the comebacker.
Just tapping.
Oh, what happened there?
And he was on the headwind side, so maybe that got raised a little bit out of his hand. Did hit chains, but very high, and not surprised to see that one come out. And unfortunately, he's human. There is a bogey on hole 12 to move back to 8 down as Duane taps in his par.
Okay, hole 13, par 4, 157 metres, so pretty short par 4. There is a road that sort of runs through the middle of the hole and kind of on the left-hand side, which actually creates 3 islands, essentially, with a basket sort of sitting in the trees on the far left-hand side.
As Duane steps up, he's like, what is this thing front of the box?
Yeah.
Austin's been hogging it all round. This is looking like a good drive.
Oh, it's huge. Oh.
It's going to be close.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. He's gone a little bit long and he's maybe OB by a metre. That looks a little sawn off from Ollie. Needs to get over and get down, which it has.
Yeah. Maybe the height on that, just let it fade out and stay safe. Austin, I'm sure he'll want to get this one back. And he likes to birdie after he bogeys, so...
That he does.
He
Big
does.
DD3.
Oh, that's
out
way,
there.
that's way down there.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic.
That's a
spot.
short chip across now.
I was going to say, he's in jump putt range almost.
Oh, I don't think he's quite that close, but it helps to be close to the basket on this one because it is in a canopy of trees. So being closer lets you pick your little gaps. And Chile as he
yeah.
pushes long and OB
overcooks
as
it.
well.
That looked very straight from Chile, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah.
Ollie
with a
very
tough little
soft.
life.
Going with the pattern pending. Looks like he's carried over to the third island. You know how much I love disc golf islands, Paddy.
Yeah. And all these flags and sprayed OB. I like this from Chile. This looks good. Good little kick up. And I
Yeah,
reckon he
fantastic
is in
shot.
circle one.
That was great
Yep.
from Chile.
Duane here opting for the sidearm approach.
Oh, that was a clean looking forehand. Needs to beat the trunks.
Very overstable disc.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think that's poled.
Fantastic
Yeah,
shot.
nice.
Oh, he may have been able to jump at that, Paddy. He was pretty close. Lofty little bit.
Oh, no, you're kidding.
Oh, no.
Oh,
And
Come back. Come back. Come back.
it's got a check. Oh, no, it
I
doesn't.
think that disc wanted to drive down to the shops, get some lunch because it was down the road and off.
I mean,
Super unfortunate.
what else can you do about that? Nothing really.
No.
No.
No,
That's just
pure
unfortunate.
unlucky.
I mean, if you want to be nitpicky, you missed the tree. But very unfortunate to get the roll back onto
Chile.
OB for Austin.
Unfortunately, Chile not getting up and down there.
I'm sure Austin's going to love that feedback, Tim.
Oh,
no. Oh.
Had that putt for par with the penalty, and now he's got the comeback of 4 bogey.
I definitely heard him say fruit salad then.
Beautiful comebacker. That was a bit of range on that. So, yeah, he's just thinking the disc golf game was so easy 2 holes ago. All of a sudden, riding 2 bogeys, as is Chile. Couldn't tell with that smile on his face, though.
I mean, have you ever whiffed a putt so bad you think, how do I even play this game? I kind of feel like Austin's just still coming back a little bit after that.
All the time. As we see that OB par from Duane, we move on to hole 14, par 3, 116 metres. Pretty wide open this hole, but as you can see, the OB wraps around the basket like every other hole on this course. The boys are going to want to put it close to avoid those nervy putts. Oh, that looks a little low. Straight at the rough from Duane. Needs to start hooking up quicker than that. Unfortunately, that is going to be a bogey.
Austin's checking the score. What's this red?
Ollie, this one looks a little bit... Oh, no, that's getting... No, he's sawn off. No.
Oh, that is
Sit.
very close. An OB as well.
I mean, big hyzer. This should be bread and butter for Austin. Oh,
Oh, no, he's turned it over.
So just showing the face of the disc to the wind there, it just was never going to come back in time, and that is miles OB. And I heard from
Wow.
Austin after he threw this one, he said he just didn't even bother going and look for that disc. He said, goodbye, that disc is done.
Donated.
Oh, Chile.
This one's got to sit down.
Yeah,
That
that's
wind's doing
not,
no favours at all. That's gone.
Yeah, that's gone as well.
that's in snake country.
Bit lower, bit more overstable, boys.
Danger noodle country. As we called the old snaky snakes down here.
Oh, that looks like a good weight from Austin,
Has he
hopefully.
overcooked it though?
Yeah, he has.
Goodness me.
Another OB.
Oh, no. Stop it.
All right.
Good
This-
reaction.
The whole card is bleeding right now. We need someone to stem the bleeding.
We've just switched over to MA4 for, to check in on the scores.
Fantastic upshot by Ollie. He'll be taking just a solo bogey. Chile, unfortunately, though, he's looking at a double.
I feel like that OB behind the basket is a lot closer than what it looks because
Oh, no. Weak side from Austin. And that'll be a double. So after going, what was he? 9 down through 11 holes. All of a sudden he's gone +4 through the last 3 holes to drop back to 5 under par.
triple.
Oh, no, even worse.
Yeah.
Let's
That
see,
is
no
if he-
good.
let's see if he can make amends on hole 15. It's a par 3, 107 metres. This one's a right-hand backhand all day. You've got OB that wraps around the basket. It's elevated, and when the wind gets up, it can be a little bit testy, but this one's pretty straightforward.
Another
Ollie at the
smooth-
front of the box now.
Yeah, another smooth backhand.
I like this. Yeah. 15 metres or so. Just
like-
outside circle one.
Ollie got a bogey in the last hole and jumps to the front of the box. That
Yeah.
just shows the extent of the damage on the last hole. Nice big rip from Chile. I like the weight on this. Get
Coming
down.
back.
Grab. Happy days.
Lovely.
He'll have a putt for the birdie.
I love the Huckload stamp, but that is far too early.
He did not like that straight out of the hand.
No. Hopefully that went over the other side of the reeds and he gets that disc back.
Yeah, you don't want to be losing the pretty Hucklab ones as Austin rips his FD3 out a little too wide. Getting the skip, though.
Yeah.
And there he goes, back on.
That's a look.
Back in range. And I can tell you what, after 2 bogeys.
Oof.
Jeez, Duane just testing it's just stayed OB.
It's not going to progress at all from that spot too. It was never in bounds.
Oh, that's steep hyzer.
Did he go full tilt? Is that a tilt?
Oh, maybe he did.
Oh, I know, grenade.
Is it inverted? Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I was trying to explain the angle of the disc there. That was very strange.
Ollie.
It's a shame not to see more grenades at the armory.
I kind of want to see Ollie get a little bit more aggressive on those parts, I think, boys. I think he's sort of lofting and hoping.
No. Feeling it for Austin.
Chilly.
At least there'll be no penalties on this hole. He'll just be tapping in his par.
Jeez, he was staring down that basket, wasn't he?
Duane just outside the circle. Great part.
Good
catch too.
Yeah. Very good catch. I do feel like the wind has picked up a little bit in the last couple of holes. The flags are moving a fair bit more than what we've been seeing.
I think especially as we get to this open section of the course as well.
The boys are going to want to capitalise, though, because the forecast for round 2 is cyclone-like. So
Oh, really?
if they're not dealing with this wind, they may as well not come then tomorrow.
Oz Discs, powering Team Heiser Flight. Check them out at ozdiscs.com.au.
Okay, hole 16, par 4, 137 metres. We've got basically 3 islands again. So you've got first island, second island, and third. Boys, pretty tricky technical hole. I have a feeling some people are going to go for this, but really I think the smart play is just lay up.
Would you go for it?
All day, mate.
Would you go for the island?
100%.
100%. I mean,
Yeah.
I would look at all those flags and go, I'm not having a bar of it. I'm full sending to the end one.
Well, I think if you make whatever island you make, Austin never lays up. I love it. Go for it.
That's 2 turned over. Hopefully it can get down and grab some inbounds, but I don't think it has any chance whatsoever. That was nice and smooth from Duane. Looks like he's going for the middle island, and he's found it. Needs to stop. Beautiful spot.
Yes. Whatever island you make, if you say you miss it, there is a drop zone. So it's pretty easy to progress up. I feel like being able to scrounge for a par on this hole is not going to be too hard.
Ollie going for that final island and unfortunately turning it over a bit too much.
Chili from the drop zone with the caster plus yarn. I like this. Nice and overstable. No glide. Get down in time. And he's hit the golden leaf there.
Golden blade of grass.
The cooch.
Austin's trying to hit the cyclist, but he's left it a little high. Hopefully it still gets in bounds, though. Almost aces.
Straight off the cyclist's helmet.
Can I call that the thickest cooch in Australia, or is that...
that is completely PC. That's fine.
So Austin will drop in an OB par on hole 16 to get some more grey on the scorecard. Here's Ollie.
This is definitely one Duane wants to get up and down for, I'm sure. Mm-hmm. Nice little approach from him.
Beautiful putt from Chili, stabbing it into the headwind. And he loves it too.
Yes.
Yep.
Good
Nice
bit of
play.
green. Well done.
Tricky little crosswind here.
I feel like Ollie's copped the brunt of the gale force wind here. But beautiful bogey.
Well done.
I didn't really see much wind on the first 2 putts. By the time I got to Ollie, it was ripping. And Austin takes the par as we move on to hole 17. If you love Mandos, this hole is for you. It is a par 5. There is a Mando keeping us to the right, and then there are 2 Mandos keeping us to the left. So you do have to come on the inside of these trees and have a nice position to attack this basket. It's 248 metres, so definitely a par 5 that you want to get, but you can definitely find some penalties and find some challenges.
Now, we are at an armory, so it is nice to have a hole where it makes you go left, right, right.
Oh, jeez.
How many more soldier puns am I going to get out of you
Look, we've got another round to go after this and another one after that, so maybe a couple more.
first? Nice low drive from Duane. That's ideal positioning for a second shot. As we see Chili rip a nice hyzer, flipping it up. I really like the shape of this. Needs to fade before that Mando, which it does.
Yep. Great position.
Fantastic.
Austin, I'm sure he wants to bite off a bit on this. Has it got enough stability?
Oh, fighting through that tree. Very fortunate.
Austin losing a finger on that one,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Ollie, this needs to get stable.
That looks too turned over. I don't think it's going to miss the Mando, but he's going to be short.
Short enough,
Out of
yeah.
position. So he'll be first to act, opting for the forehand to get around the two Mandos. You can see them both there, and that's a little wide. Taking the ship's path around the Mandos. I love
Right.
Duane's forehand.
Yeah.
Nice and ripped. I don't know what this blue disc is, but it's super beefy.
Feels very like felon-like, overstable and not a heap of glide.
Austin looking at the pin. he?
Turnover or maybe a roller?
Oh, he's going roller. Sky roller.
Oh, I think that's in between a roller and a thrower right now. That is
Oh, it's coming out.
panning out.
Oh,
Okay.
no. He's going to be deep in that tree.
Looks like he's in the barracks.
He should be all right from there, I reckon. Chili just laying up past. I don't think he doesn't have that much to go to the pin, to be honest. So,
No, he's just got trying to find a good spot to approach from. There are some guardian trees that make the approach a little difficult from certain spots. Oh, I feel like that's turning too much as well. No, look, it's coming back.
it's coming back. He's navigated that one tree that Austin hit.
Over the top, just outside circle. Great spot from Ollie.
I think the hyzer play into this pin is the play here.
Duane looking to do something similar. That one's pretty high. I don't think it's going to get the legs.
I am relieved to see that's his white Huck Lab disc that he threw Miles OB
True.
on hole
Yes.
14, so happy days. He's got it back.
Chili. He's just done a classic ultimate pull.
Oh, was that chain seeking? I think that tree's pretty pin high, so as he
Yeah.
gives a thumbs up to the camera, he knows when he gives us the good stuff.
Austin looking at the camera and saying, watch this, boys.
Little turnover flick that looks like it's fading out. Yeah.
Yeah. I would have liked to have seen that full shot of Austin's come out.
Oh, I really like that putt from Ollie. Super smooth. Caught strong side, but it was a little right. Drops out. So I think that was for birdie. So nice pick up from Duane.
It's gone back to back. Oh, Austin was way closer than I thought he was.
Still picking up the birdie. Yeah, he was out of position, but he threw a mile on that second shot.
Now Austin stemming the bleeding there. Ollie tapping in.
And that is a beer frame for Ollie. Your shout, mate.
We move on to the final hole, hole 18, 62 metres, par 3. You've got to put yourself through a triple Mando. It's pretty straightforward, either lay up or go for it.
You can't lay up because that road will just wreck your disc, so you need to ace run this one.
That is really
Parked.
nice from Duane.
Absolutely pured from Duane. Here we go, Chili with the Berg. Look how straight that is.
Ooh,
sneaks in.
Sneaking through.
Tuck it in.
Thumbs up.
2 thumbs up.
Austin.
Oh,
this
ace
is
run.
great.
Watch it. It might go in, Austin.
There we go.
He doesn't want a bar of it. I think he's a bit shook up after such a hot start to this round and finishing
It's
with
going to get down. Oh,
No.
Well, that's a good kick.
I think that's inbounds.
Yeah, I think
Still?
you can.
Yeah? Okay.
Just straight
Yeah.
up crossbar.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, he's your drop zone.
Drop zone.
No, I think he landed right at the drop zone.
Yeah,
so.
a bit confused.
Oh, Ollie.
Confused.
Oh.
Lovely bid.
Here we go. Chili for the birdie.
Very
Beautiful
nice.
way to finish your round, and that rounds out a +1 round for Chili. As we see Austin in for the birdie. I don't know what he's complaining about.
Oh, he didn't like the way that kind of snuck through the chains a bit.
So just a par for Ollie
Okay.
as he finishes +8. Not quite the round he was hoping for. And Duane, he'll settle for another birdie. That puts him at 3 over.
Great
but
finish.
Yeah.
Great finish from Duane.
He'll
Finish with
always
the
be
turkey.
happy with the ace on hole 7.
The Gatekeeper ace. First one on Australian footage. I love it.
So, boys, definitely not the birdie bash that we thought this course would present, but make sure you join us for round 2 to see if the boys can turn it on. Big thanks to Rad, Gatekeeper Media and Park for this fantastic coverage. We're the Tee Off Podcast. Until next time, we hope you get out and play some disc golf with your mates.